players, like as in BetBoom's lineup, they really have to win their lanes.
Yeah, that's what they're best at.
Yeah.
They love winning their lanes.
Okay, we're gonna see if he's toxic in this game with the Skelly Boy that owned last series in that game 3 in Liquid LGD. This hero looks like a first Picura to me every game I see it. His laning's crazy good. His team fight super high impact. He's the best save in Dota. Kind of have to deal with him, but at the same time he's hard to deal with because he's so fast and powerful hero. We'll see if BetBoom have the tools to get through him and through all of the toxicity. It's not AUA 2000, but the rest of Tundra's lineup as the skirmish even already begins.
Yeah, they're gonna go for sinking here. A first blood for GPK.
Silicon Boa doing some work there when you have all these heroes to proc off it too.
Yeah, seriously.
March with a Bat Rider cutting waves. AUI always cuts waves. This is like a very Tundra-esque lineup.
That's the thing. It's like, I do feel like, sure, Tundra is maybe a little bit weaker, but when you have AUI playing, you just know he's not gonna do some honest stuff. You know,
no.
He's gonna give you some weird stuff that you've never seen before, and something that he has theory crafted or seen once in the many thousands of pubs that he's watched. And he's gonna do something, and you just got to be ready for it. You don't know what.
It also shifts snaking to the 4. The snaking gets the farm a lot more. He likes farming. He was originally a core player, so he does not mind that at all. And already off to a good start here with what would have been first blood, but if this is not a good Frost attack lane, he would have wanted the other 2 if he could have gotten them. It'll hurt their offensive potential a little, but the real winner is GPK, who has a pretty free matchup versus Mars and has that first blood.
Is that fighting top lane?
Yeah, this is the level 3. Someone is going to die.
Firefly, it looks like maybe both. No, Snake King doesn't die. Nightfall actually gets a little bit low. But they do manage to get the kill on Toronto Tokyo without giving Snake.
It's a slower pick. So I wonder if Tundra have an idea of the Mars are securing late game for them here in a Brood matchup, or in some sort of like weird displacement for Doom later on. I don't know.
Peter, mirror image to dodge the last bit of damage, but there is still the AoE fire that is burning away.
I'm surprised he actually died on this.
All in the mix thanks to the Bat Rider. Like, I could see how just that general initiation is kind of like a good setup for team fights for them.
They don't have Viper.
Yeah. Pull back in with a sinister gaze, Snake King. Die once.
Somebody's got to die. Somebody's got to die in that lane. That is not a lane you can sit in from either side without somebody going down.
Oh, he's got the Harpy Lightning now on Pure.
Oh, he gets it eventually. Oh, there you go. See, it all works.
Being thrown out underneath the tower. He's got the roar. He gets it. Oh, what? He roared a creep, but it gives him the movement speed to get him away.
That's just a farming one.
Yeah.
Like, he knew he was safe, so he's like, I'm going to take a spider and go back to base. Extra move speed is efficiency. That's just a 10-head play. Pretty free there.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, a spear that lands with the sinister gaze, pulls him back, and he couldn't hit the God's Rebuke. That would have gotten the kill on GPK, and that would have been a dream for a 9. Put this Mars, who we have some question marks about, ahead in this matchup, but instead stays behind.
Just can't find the kill connection. And these are really costly 9. These are the moves. And yeah, the side lanes are kind of just collapsing for Tundra, right? The Doom is not touchable. He killed AUI solo. He's forcing Naga into a position where they need to TP down here to try and kill Pure.
They're going to bring Snake King over. They know they need extra firepower if they want to be able to punish this Doom. Even bringing over 9. They'll get him. See if 9 takes the last hit.
Yeah, I don't know what that TP can do yet. He got hit earlier.
Yeah.
So, interesting one from Pure. It'll cost them some gold, but they're going to try and return the favor.
Yeah, 33 is.
Where's your roar now, son? That efficiency didn't pay off.
No, it didn't. 15 seconds left on cooldown. Does what damage he can, kill some creeps, but he turned into baby spiders. Gross.
So close.
Every time we go to mid, it's just 9 getting slighted down.
Yeah.
Does not feel great.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, it's a killer mid versus, I mean, Ember Spirit's kind of a killing hero, but in lane, he just slights you out.
And the but you are going up against Max Devour Doom with Midas, a Brood Mother who's been clearing through the map and is ready to join fights. In fact, he is here. He is coming for you.
Coming through the portal, coming for AUI.
AUI has not had much fun this game. Been run out of bottom lane. There's not a hero you can really play with to threaten. Saying to help. You can't.
But like itemization, oh, he missed the arena. He did. Unlucky. He went for the spear into arena, but didn't throw the arena far enough away from his hero. You have to like,
It's tough.
if you do it all at once, it works. But you really got to make sure the arena's far enough away. Snaky's gonna die here. Last second lasso doesn't do much, but the spear back will ensure a counter kill. I go, you got to go, Avery.
That's true. Nine is stepping it up now. You heard us trash talking the Mars. Let me show you what I can do.
Nightfall's taking the space, all the attention on Mars. And he almost takes a tower, but he backs away at the right time, just before the song from Skeeter was going to catch him.
Fast. Nightfall knows all. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Knows when you've been nice and... Yeah, Pipe finished on Pure, so this is some serious war timing. We'll find out what you get. Well, he's certainly broken a lot of smokes this game as 33 skedaddles his way out of there. Helm of the Overlord and Tundra still can't push a tier 1.
Yeah, they haven't lost a single one, you're right.
I mean, mid is very low, it's deniable, but BetBoom keeping it up. Kind of agree with that decision. Feels like the space is really being limited for this Naga Beast lineup. They would want these tier 1s down by now. They haven't found them. And instead their areas are getting invaded by the Brood.
9 with the shield rune.
Literal
Spear
shield.
through the 2 supports, but now they're going to strike back. An attempt at God's Rebuke doesn't get there in time. Blast off into the Doom. Healing, 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 but he can't throw any spells, and AUI's going to die eventually, giving up his life just to buy 9, 2 more seconds. Certainly not the trade-off that Tundra was hoping for.
BKB Echo Brood just runs past the doomed Mars and kills the Pugna. Says, okay, well, you want to heal him? I'm just going to kill you.
Yeah.
No cares in the world in this fight for Nightfall. When that roar is down, there's no BKB control. Something I think we would have said going into this game.
Top tower is under attack.
But it feels like Tundra's on the line more in a way than BetBoom. Trajectory here.
Yeah.
Here, not able to beat that.
Yeah, locked inside the arena and not by 4 heroes.
That's a 5-hero move.
5 heroes.
That is a heavy commitment. Not going to net you much.
They don't stop this soon. It's going to be hard on Naga.
They see Snake. You want to do the Snake, though.
Just a stun into the blast off. They're going to get this kill without using the Doom.
That's pretty free.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, you're going
Bunch
to
of
get
these
out.
heroes are low from doing Torment, or at least a little bit damage. See if they can catch anybody here. Skeeter, just going to use the song, just to be sure.
Yeah, why not? It's a disaster if you get caught. Had issues finding the same impact as he did at TI. I think that is for sure. We're finding Toronto, Tokyo here.
Dire's middle tower is under
He
attack.
died though.
I thought he would certainly die, but apparently not. Pipe, Glimmer,
Hell of an item.
it is a hell of an item. Skeeter just keeps on trucking. 2 minutes left on his Aegis, and he wants to try and do something with this Nullifier. Mirror Image Manta, getting a little bit of save. Doesn't want to give up this life so easily for Pure, but Pure managed to get the initiation onto the Beastmaster. Once again, the Spear Arena fails to connect. And Pure gets off his BKB now. They're definitely going to be able to take Skeeter off of his Aegis.
And they stun him.
Yeah, the game, the blast off. They have so many stuns to be able to layer in, and the damage is in.
Big misstep from Tundra here. They just overextend on that Lich. They never even got him.
Ooh, and didn't even need a stun for that last skill. Just raw damage into 33.
When you are in a route situation versus BetBoom lineup, you're getting chased by Brood, you're getting chased in a defensive situation, which is just not where you want to be.
He can grab it, but he's going to be lassoed back. Boy, Nightfall starts doing some serious damage, though. Laying it a snake, he could not off. AUI is going to be next with the Decrepify, and yeah, Pure never died off of that initiation. Now Skeeter, he's going to be stunned.
He got it.
BKB does not last long enough, so they won't be able to catch up to Skeeter here.
They're going to chase him.
They are. Oh, yeah, they've got plenty of chase, actually. Ember Spirit, Broodmother.
Like just missed.
It was a little bit off the mark. Nightfall spots Skeeter, but he's too far gone.
Waiting for the Harpoon is just a lot of gold that you're not getting the offensive value out of. You want to still be able to
the Beastmaster. BetBoom kill squad. They were running around as 4, even brought GPK through the portal to join them.
Yeah, they'll get some lane shoved in on the other side of the map, but once again, the vision that should have been an advantage for Tundra in this game is not doing them any favors. Another smoke lands. Right. Curtis is pretty good for me. Nothing bad to say against
Radiant's
Besides him
middle
being
tower
toxic.
is under attack.
Cubs, yes.
9, he's gonna die.
Of invisibility.
Doomed up, caught out, nothing Snakey can do about it.
Get my death.
Look, being toxic in pubs is different than I just want to clarify that. You know?
The teammate of CC&C would say that.
That's a fair
1 minute left on the Aegis timer here. And we're going to see BetBoom go through the portal en masse to...
that Hawk just saw a lot. 33.
Holy crap. Blast off is going to nick him ever so barely. Ogre Seal Totem, Primal Roar. Trying to do a lot here with very little, and it's not going to be enough. Looks like AUI is going to die with.
I mean, Pure was instantly on the backside of that. Like, you guys got the beast, I'll take the pug now. Hawk on Pure right now.
They're definitely going to go for this initiation at some
They
point. Look at
can't
all
get
grouped up like this.
I think Pure knows they're here. He's gonna go. He got them all.
He got them all indeed! Oh, that's done! Double Centaur! Refresher Centaur stun! This man's a monster! But the heal, it does go off, and they're not going to lose anybody for it. BetBoom, great execution, but maybe the idea was all wrong. They have to retreat now.
That song was so much better than all of that initiation power from Pure. And yeah, you are out of tune now. Gonna try and fight with the arena.
Turn back in, the arena goes down, the chain launch, Dugan should go away. Bouncing through into the Skeeter illusions. Meanwhile, on the side, the support's gonna be battling out. Skeeter pops his Phantom, trying to get away from these nullifiers, putting his own nullifier onto the techies, but not able to get the kill and not able to get out. BetBoom on the high ground, turn around and defeat Tundra on this fight. And they are going to take some serious building damage now as Curtis AUI tries to do what he can to stall this out, but they are dead with several heroes for a long time. BetBoom can get a lot of this.
I honestly think that's just the game. Yeah, they're gonna call it. They don't have any damage. There is nothing going into the pipe. The glimmers, the frost shield, Brood healing up in a BKB duration that no one can man fire. And this Mars pick did not do almost anything in this game outside of, okay, if you get the early snowball kills in the lane going, I can see a different trajectory. But here, it's not helping you man fight. The spears.
Minutes, but I would say you can't really compare the rotations because for Sapphire it's
Snapfire Blast, I mean, you're a god, right?
Yeah.
That's the trajectory 9 is shooting for here. It all starts with the lane, doing well in the lane, getting there, getting some runes. The thing with mid-Rubik is usually go arcanes into like that Aether Lens, so you're probably shooting for eventually ending up with like Aether Lens, Ags, bots. Sounds pretty good to me, but let's see what he ends up doing. And you still have to play these lanes versus BetBoom, a very lane-dominant team who, as the panel talked about, is set up pretty decently here, right? There's not a lot of weaknesses in their 3 lanes. Snapfire is going to be fine mid versus almost anything, but the Morph lane should free farm down here with some clock interference, unless 33 gets a hell of a creep. Probably won't. As both camps are blocked already.
By that you mean a heartbeat creep?
Yes, heartbeat creep. I just didn't want to name it, but I mean, mana burn is also pretty strong for you. Frost armor, nothing to be ignored, but you usually have to go farther for that one. And then top is like, you know, Underlord techies. This is also
Nice is trying to put some pressure on him so he can secure the 6-minute power runes, which some support rotations will come through, trying to make things a little bit more muddied. Snaking gets an illusion rune to be able to fight Toronto Tokyo with his battery assault. And hey, look at that. And in need, 33 comes down the triangle area to help out.
Did eventually get that mana burn. Pretty nice for him for the regen. Honestly, the regen might be more valuable than the burn in this type of game. And 9, not rotating yet, but did force Aether Lens.
Yeah,
say that.
Similar to the Blink Dagger move, you could be quiet in the early game, but once you get to that point, you gotta make some big.
Yeah, you gotta be loud. The time comes. 8-minute power rune. Top. And will get denied by save, but he might die for it.
Mickey helps him out. Taser as well. Oh, too much magic damage from 9.
Level 4 Scatter Blast. Once these Arcane Supremacy points start coming in, an instant smoke from AUI. Now is the time to get this 9 Rubik rolling as full on. Not the Aether Lens is flying out, but level 4 Scatter Blast. OTP on Pure right now.
Yeah, Pure does know about this, but he may not be able to get out in time. They'll have to dive in pretty deep for this one if they really want it. Telekinesis back, throw the damage back at him, blast off onto the 2 of them underneath the tower with the pit there as well. AUI is probably going to die to save instead.
Just too tanky. Yeah. 1400 HP with a Vanguard, he even has stick charges left.
All thanks to that ward in the river.
Yeah, definitely helps. Rubik's doing damage, but not that much damage. And ideally, I mean, they killed the Underlord if he's very far up in the lane, but I think they want to go for all 5 little kills here.
Oh, missed the cogs. That is just unfortunate. Toronto Tokyo just off by like the smallest of centimeters there.
GK is not happy with that one.
No, he's not.
Show his dissatisfaction later.
Back to Team Spirit.
Gonna do.
Oh, they spotted 9. A perfect target to jump on, but do they have the damage? Blast off's gonna go off. Sticky bombs, mines being laid everywhere. 9 can't stop it.
What a find.
Beautiful.
I guess Toronto Tokyo is too good.
Radiant's
was
middle
right.
tower
Yeah, he
is
can
under
play with
attack.
lag just fine if he makes successful scans and reads like that.
Clockwork is a pretty hard hero to play on ping. He was very confident. I don't think they're saying if they were. That makes his claim even bolder. That he was willing to play Clockwork on ping.
That's true. How much ping is too much?
I feel like 200.
That's at North.
Yeah, it really is. That's probably.
European would be like, more than 20 ping is just too much for me, man.
If it's raining out and it's 35 ping, I don't think I can queue up today. Yeah, well, here in the Americas in the rugged West,
Radiant's
I haven't seen
middle
lower than
tower is
150
under
my
attack.
entire life.
Nightfall turning into the Bat Rider, trying to keep up with Snake King.
Clip walking.
Walk for walk, sneaking 8 bombs, slowing him down, but also slowing down Nightfall. Meanwhile, blast off, a lot of Atos, hook shot, a lot of abilities to kill 33.
Was that Clock Sapphire connection that is worked really well for BetBoom?
Oh, they got the sticky bomb on Snake King, so
Punish on punish.
+1.
It's just a nice little opening that BetBoom found on 33 getting 3 with the stack, and there's an ancient stack here too. Ooh, they're just gonna clean it up. 8 connection. Handing out here over the long term for Pure, though, do they have the HP to survive?
Yeah,
the
they-
Rubik nukes and stolen level 4 Firestorm.
They're willing to fight this too because the Aghanim Interceptor on Skeeter.
Oh yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's showing up to this
Should
fight.
be a great fight for Tundra.
Yeah, look at that Firestorm goal. Turn around, back on Pure. Skeeter's gonna hop down the cliff here to chase after GPK and goes for a TP out. Sun's fine.
Tundra, they defend their ancient stack
Dyer's
at least
bottom
a little bit. I
tower
think
is under
BetBoom
attack.
got some of that. Pure's gonna have to give up his life in return. The net worth continue to build. Is GPK, I mean, he's finding these moves, he's finding the little kills, but he is suffering. Be a lot more
Dyer's top
survivable
tower
in
is
these
under
fights
attack.
as he pushes towards the Ags. And he did get the morph skill.
Oh, they see 9 coming. Say he wants to go for a kill off of his ward on the high ground, and he is going to pick Snake King to go on. See if he gets out, though. Nightfall show some reinforcements. Nice 4 staff away there from 9. They do manage to get the Doom through the wickets, so Morph is probably just going to start backing out here. Boy, that Firestorm is dangerous, man.
Can't even tell which is which here.
Oh, it is doing some hefty damage. Pure, once again, is going to fall to that, and Toronto Tokyo is probably going to get zapped down. Ryu tried to go for the hook shot to get away, but 9 picks up the triple off of that. I can't believe they went for that kill and didn't try and go on 9.
It was
I feel like if you
not
fight.
it's just not a good shape. I don't that are limited. You can use them for that more. It's not some big hero that's gonna die in like a single wave.
Out of Atos into blast off with the kisses. AUI is going to die here. I want to point out something AUI has done now. He uses enchant creep to hit mid tower, forced a deny out of them. He was also using his creep to pull the top wave. He pulled it into the Bat Rider earlier. Actually doubled it up and then pulled it to the Bat Rider. So he's been doing the it if they want.
They're just gonna commit, I think.
Just gonna commit against this is dangerous, especially with so much vision available. They have the rocket blade. It's gonna be dangerous with the kisses now raiding in. They're gonna commit. They're going for a shot. Toronto Tokyo puts them away. The Aegis on the deck and he picks it up. from the carry. Skeeter dies, and now BetBoom can just run down Tundra heroes.
Pure got doomed, but it just didn't matter. I don't even know if that's the guy you want to doom here. Tundra, nothing out of that, and the gate to block his path, he can't go through.
I didn't know it worked that way.
Has been killed.
Man, what a monster. Toronto Tokyo combined with the, I mean, he got the vision. They threw the kisses in. He hits the hook shot. He pushes away Skeeter, puts himself on top of the Roshan deck.
Just sick plays by the captain here. And
Yeah. BetBoom underway.
Finally.
Need to pay for this one, but BetBoom are actually going to go through the portal, going straight into the Phantom Lancer. Uh-oh. Tundra come back into the game in a world of hurt.
Peter had an hour to think about that one.
He did, but apparently BetBoom thought about it harder because they're not only going to be able to kill Skeeter, they're going to get 33 as well. Wow, that is a huge game changer.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I kind of knew what changed, but I guess we'll just have to live with that as they find two.
You mean you don't remember?
Snapfire ahead so your scale is secured here. I think that is the big X factor. EPK continues to find the net worth, the right-click scaling. It's going to help you in this late-game situation. Misses it. That's a tanky Rubik, you got to remember.
Yeah, meanwhile, jumping onto the Rubik here, telekinesis throws himself, doesn't get up the hill though. Spotted, poor Zap trying to get him up, but he cannot get away from all of this BetBoom pressure. They are just bringing all of their heroes to these fights, and they are playing fast.
Yeah, they're hitting with force and with numbers here as Tundra get caught off again, even with the hook shot missing. Rocket counter initiate with it.
They know the heroes are bottom right now?
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, they're going to be able to get the pick off on here. Easy peasy.
Almost got Nightfall that too. Well, map misstep here will cost them their big man.
Yes. Trying to keep Tundra on their toes.
Yeah, trying to keep the vision on the map, maintain control of these jungle areas. Not going to go back through the gate though. Looks like there's any poker catch from Tundra. Actually, turning it back around on Skeeter.
Like your help shot. Nice force snaps getting him away. Toronto Tokyo has to back out. These two shots doing a lot. The Clever Cape will protect him. More damage being thrown around. Firestorms. APK going for the Rubik. And these force snaps. Tundra doing a great job protecting each other until they run out. AY and Snaking. No more saves available. They ran through those cooldowns. Save. Nice shot.
Snapfire now.
Great blast off. That's the land cookie. Follow it up. Dead Phantom Lancer with a buyback on Snaking when your carry is already gone. This is going to feel very bad for Tundra. They are digging themselves a deep hole now.
They can't find an initiation here. It's on a clumped position.
Yeah, especially against whatever spells. Oh, look at this. The jetpack through the heroes that he missed and ends up on top of Skeeter instead. Hurricane might force them away. Dave goes in with his blast off as well. They don't get any kills out of this. The Doom is going to be thrown out onto the Underlord while the Kisses does a healthy amount of damage to the supports, but they do have some heals.
Radiant's middle
Somehow the
tower
only one to
is
die there is
under
Toronto Tokyo off the impetus.
And they got the jetpack.
Like, I don't know if that hook shot was intentional, but it looked pretty cool.
I know, yeah, I don't think it was.
I think you'd much rather have just taken the Doom there. And Roche is going to go to dire side, so BetBoom have their own gate they can go through. Pretty nice. Do it yourself version. Yeah, they're going to go through it though. They're hesitating. Nightfall Stain, he wants to fight.
But they're going to go without GPK? I mean, he does have bonds. He can come back into play. They're going to break the Enchantress. Both on kickoff. Jump forward with waveform. Trying to get the kill. Tundra on the run. Someone was going to the Roshan pit. 33 just trying to get out alive.
Yeah, they caught him half and half.
Near. Oh, blink away. Got out with the purge on himself. Cool move. But Nightfall's still going to be able to catch up to him. Has the extra movement speed and will cut him down. Meanwhile, though, Tundra, they're not doing Roshan, and BetBoom know it.
Yeah, there's no way they can commit. It's not fast enough. That was a smart play by Nightfall, right? He knows that Tundra are going to go to this dire side, so he's basically predicting they're going to split up. Is that even a good fight, though, when there's so many force stabs on Tundra's side? They're just going to reset it.
Yeah, I feel like part of the reason the Rubik hasn't been successful is he doesn't have that security that he has when he's inside of his base. They do try for the hook shot. Nightfall
does not want to wait for Firestorm onto that Enchantress. Gonna throw some kisses, maybe create some space and just try and take a Rax.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough space, though. 33 lays into him a little bit. They go for the lasso, miss. Telekinesis, throw him back, but the adaptive strike does manage to find him.
They can't kill Nightfall a bullet here.
Yeah, he's back up, ready to go. Turns into the Doom, gets a cookie. Slays, goes down to 33, but has to back away. These Phantom Lancer illusions, they are adding up some hefty damage. GPK, in fact, had to consume the cheese. So they have the Aegis, no longer the cheese. Nightfall isn't particularly healthy either.
It's just a miserable high ground push from them.
Firestorm, lasso.
Still looking with his Hex.
Hind goes for it. Only illusions. GPK will turn around and go for AY. Then Infinite Scythe once again. Save is on point with his item usage right now.
Just cruising through him. Creating openings for the team, and the damage is there to clean it up. Even the courier.
He's trying to get the gem that's there in that little hole.
The fire?
Doing something.
Oh, it's literally in that low ground pit. What?
Yeah. What is this? Why is there a pit there? Who knows?
You can't even see it when you look down. It's covered up. There's a spider in there.
Floating spider. That's terrifying.
Well, at least the spider has a friend now.
Gonna turn into gold.
Okay, well, here's your high ground siege of the mine.
Forced him in before telekinesis. No way! Mine got him off. They got him.
Oh, nice.
From Tundra.
Oh, God. You absolute high ground.
Oh, look at him. He's gonna lay out his own mine, try and kill his own carry, but Skeeter does manage to stay alive. Save will die for that attempt. 2 down, and now a chase. Tundra trying to get more heroes. Telekinesis will stop the TP away from Toronto, Tokyo, and they get a gem back. They get both gems, as that other gem is still there, I'm sure.
9 says FY. Hold my beer. Show you how. What a sick aggressive force staff.
Oh, that was so
That's one of those things you always forget is in the game, but every time you see, you're like, why don't people do that more?
Yeah.
And this is the perfect time to find the targets with your hexes. There are a lot of them. You got double hex plus a hook shot that can chain into it here.
The Axe do.
Look who they found.
Perfect
Nightfall.
target dead, back to back.
What was he doing there?
I don't know, but he thought he was just going to be clear to be able to go for that. But even the Lincolns, without the Axe or with the Axe, that Lincoln
Doesn't matter now.
easily removed.
33 is still swapping his Midas in to continue to scale in this game as he catches up on the net worth chart.
Classic.
But that Axe, it is potent. It is very potent here. There's not a lot of save mechanisms.
Radiant's
They have a pretty good idea where BetBoom isn't.
Oh,
Lasso almost caught up with GPK. Now they're able to get the counter initiation on the Snake King.
Hexes are way too hard for the Bat Rider to go into.
Trying to jetpack away. AY hoping to finish him off. Glimmer Cape survives as a result.
Spell steal? That's kisses.
Oh, Kisses stolen. That's a big pickup.
That is a huge pickup here.
Especially Snake King. Oh, bot back TP'd in, but he didn't want to complete the TP. So they're going to be out a hero for a little bit. Tundra might want to slow this down.
This Bat Rider just needed BKB this game. It has hurt Tundra so much. He's going to throw the kisses in to scout the Roche. Fortunately, it's not up.
Yeah, still not up. BetBoom trying to dodge the damage here, pushing themselves against the back wall.
Radiant's
It'll be
bottom
wasted. It is
tower
up in
is under
45 seconds.
attack.
Wants to throw it again.
Radiant's bottom tower has
And they're going to
fallen.
need some illusions to clear through this minefield. All the other lanes are pushing in really heavily. So if Tundra
Yeah, there's
just
a massive wave bottom. In fact, they're going to gate to kill that wave. Here says there's no way I'm letting this hit my base with catapults.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Clears that out with the Firestorm.
Wise move, because Tundra are still having initiation problems. How do they start the fights? It's been their issue all
Radiant's
game, and
courier
they're
has
not
been
really
killed.
close to solving it here. You have a Hex on AUI.
Toronto Tokyo immediately on the jump on Snake King because that's a dieback hero. Snake King hit by the cookie and is gonna die. The
but he's
knife, it stopped the Doom from being able to jump in, and a heavy amount of damage. Waveform actually jumping into that one so he can finish off the Doom himself. Nightfall didn't give a damn about that Doom as long as he has the damage. Bring him down. Dave's gonna miss out on that blast off, but it's clear that BetBoom can just run down any heroes. At this
Radiant's
point,
top tower is fallen.
9 just gonna have to back away with whatever spells he's stolen.
He did get proximity mines again.
That is pretty nice. You're gonna need it for the high
I
ground
guess
defense.
you can defend your base again here for another 3 minutes or whatever it is.
Yep.
5 minutes. That makes no sense. Your best option.
Maybe you just catch them when they come outside their base, like these two supports. Or Staff Aeon tips for sneaking, trying to get over the line. AUI's going to be left behind, though. Stolen Firestorm, though. More high ground defense. And he stole a little Shredder?
Not too useful here.
No, probably not. Only 154 damage. If only he had a damage down.
He already has the mines down. It's already a problem.
Yeah.
You gotta send some illusions in or
Radiant
get something. Oh, he's trying to force down here and clip the wave. Try and help the wave do it. Okay.
Nightfall starts pushing at it. Telekinesis throw it back in. One
You would
hit.
get flashback.
Hook shot. Oh, it's wrong to Tokyo. That's not where you want to be. He's gonna die almost instantly in the out.
That's a
Yeah,
good
shoot.
move.
On top of all these low health heroes. 3 heroes already gone. They're gonna start buying back on some of Toronto Tokyo, but I think the rest realize this is a bad fight. There is no saving it. There's maybe no saving Nightfall. He's gonna need the help. He's got a double shredder. BK double shredder goes to work. He absolutely shredded the Doom, and now he's looking for more. Tundra retreating back to their high ground, playing the distance game, playing off these stolen spells. I know, gonna be caught by that shredder. Force staff gets him away. GPK couldn't finish off with these illusions later. These illusions save him so much damage. Oh my, oh jeez.
Yo, this Phantom Lancer is becoming an issue, man. Octarine, 4,300 HP. These illusions, he doesn't even need to be in the fight, and he is killing cores. 3 buybacks for BetBoom, and they got the Tundra high ground. Like, that's the problem. The PL is way too obnoxious. Snaking it.
Heroes, Toronto Tokyo, he's going to use that axe refresh. Hook shot, sight the fight, unstunned. The 33 is going to get on top of Save. Little follow up there, but 33 is also taking a lot of damage. He's got to be careful of GPK Shredder.
He sacrifices his life to get out some spells, force the buyback.
Poking at them from a distance. Kiss is trying to cover all this up right now as Pure goes for the desperate TP out, but he will be denied that. Toronto Tokyo is going to be caught up in it as well. So double kill with no buyback. No Underlord, no Clockwork. Tundra now in a 5 versus 3 with lots of time.
This Rubik is becoming... Look at the damage in this fight from the Rubik. He hit level 25. He has 40% spell amp for stolen spells. He's throwing out a Firestorm to get the double shredder, so he only has 1. He has to use it wisely here, but it is a multi-shredder with the extra hits.
Blast off lands, but
33.
Doom's already dead.
Where's that shredder?
Comes through. They have to back themselves. Oh, shredder goes through.
Gone.
That's a double.
You're gone, son. Blink and you miss it. GPK puts you back in the well as he got some crits to boot. And he'll take the 2 for 1.
Oh, look at that. Enchantress AUI already setting him up with a creep long time ago as a TP point for them to go into the Roshan pit. So even though they're down a man, they still might be able to take this Roshan before BetBoom can get there.
This is so slow. They're going to get there first.
Yeah, this is going to be too slow. And Tundra have messed up a Roshan engagement before in this game.
They
First one, in fact.
They'd rather take the positioning here.
That was the reveal of the Divine Rapier, is one thing to know. BPK, is he going to get that same kind of beautiful jump again? Pressure for wave worthless.
You don't have much armor on Tundra's side. That's the problem. Even if you know about it, what are you going to do about it? You don't have a Shivas. You don't have an AC. These are all squishy heroes to that Shredder.
Yeah.
If he connects, you have only a prayer to save you at that point. Still, the buybacks are up for Tundra. They're getting a lot of gold in Arcane Blink for 9.
Okay, and we also have 60-minute items are going to be coming in. BetBoom not worried about the tier 5s, instead worried about Roshan. As it goes over to the Radiant side, they're going to quickly take it down.
I don't think Tundra does this. They'd rather save their buybacks, play for the high ground defense, of course. Dare I say it.
So a free Aghanim Scepter for the... He already consumed his eggs, actually, so he can give it to someone.
Minus.
Oh, no, he didn't.
It's just destiny. I mean, I guess now it's higher chance, but even back then he was destiny. That's a big Phantom Lancer and a big problem.
Yeah, we're having a whole time with that damage. Look at that Desolator. Rocket. Almost finished off AUI. They're about to whack. Only the Morphling, they're going to be able to get the Doom on top of them. They have any force apps to get the Morphling out of here. They definitely do, but the damage is just intense. EPK is making heroes disappear every single time he jumps in, but BetBoom will have the base to worry about.
They really have to worry about this. They have Gate to come back, so...
Yeah, GPK's not backing down. He wants to see a Tundra come out. Yes, the tier 3 that they took so long ago is gone, so they
Mine
make
there
this
now.
play. And look at that, they're gonna spot AUI.
Didn't even, oh, he did use the shredder, but he'll be happy to clean up a racks through back door with that. Here, the time has come yet again to defend the high ground.
Let's throw him in. Oh, he got Lotus. He couldn't actually throw him in.
GBK needs to think about the mana burn in these fights too. Like Shredder's only as scary as you can cast it.
Right.
So you can burn you out pretty fast. Gator has become absolute dominant. So far up, he doesn't have Aeon. We don't see him. They see him now.
Spot him now. Immediately the hook shot. Towards that. Oh, he dies instantly.
Goodbye.
He does. He got a reaction out of BetBoom. Toronto, Tokyo maybe didn't want that cookie. It's okay, the oceans are cleared out.
Hit a Malice here.
Back to the mines.
He'll be throwing out hits. No cooldown. Mine's on top of him. In fact, yeah, he can literally just have 2 hits out. Well, I hope BetBoom are enjoying this one.
Oh my god, you're gonna get pitted and mined, pitted and mined.
Do the pits stack? Why do I have to ask if the pits stack? That shouldn't be a question I have to know. Like, it's not normal.
We're about to find out.
Refresher for Snaking. I guess he can refresh the Aeon when he goes in. He has played this game with some balls, I'll give him that. Yep. He has just jumped in every fight, live or die.
And they are encroaching on your territory, BetBoom. They're getting 4 illusions, 4 lines. Here comes Toronto, Tokyo, straight into the heart of hell. That call for it. It's on forward. That's going to be a BKB wasted at this point, and the Doom, who's jumped back in. Now gets on top, goes for the Underlord. They're going to quickly take him down. That was fast. And Lil Shredder only being used on illusions. There's no real Phantom Lantern there. Tundra is playing the kite game perfectly here.
The lift throwing back one at a time, send the illusions in.
Trying to go for the cookie, blink away. Meanwhile, Impetus is...
That's a pure buyback.
It's a pure buyback.
And remember, their base is getting hit by a goddamn Warpine Raider right now. I don't know how these creeps are still here for AUI, but they are exerting some pressure.
Kiss is going out, trying to get some vision for Pure to come back into play, but he's immediately caught in the pit. He runs forward, nullifiers, needed block, nullifier, got onto Skeeter here, but he's off the meters away to the side. It's gonna be AUI, Lil Shredder, 2 shots, that's all it takes. Oh, we got him with the snaking, oh, we're getting pushed back by the Caustic, got the last one to GPK, they have to get this kill and he's dead.
Divine on the deck, got it.
Divine all around there.
He wants it. There's
4 and 4
chaos.
Nightfall's trying to get away. A buyback on GPK. He's trying to get back in, but he can't get to the Divine Rapier, but I think he might have had a stash.
Where'd it go?
He got it. Picked it up on 30 straight yet. They managed to get the blast off. Lineback immediately onto 9. No fire. And the side. Oh, they can go for Skeeter. Oh, they can form. Can they catch him? A Glimmer Cape is getting him away. They don't have the detection. Now Skeeter is healing back up. They turn. BetBoom a little bit lost, but they spot their target. That's going to be the Doom.
Here he has to try and heal up during this period.
He keeps on showing himself, though. He keeps on baiting BetBoom in deeper and deeper. They desperately want this kill.
Is that him? Is it not him? It's the Lancer.
They're not Nightmare. He's deeping out. He's deeping all on the vision, but Say couldn't get it off.
And meanwhile, the creeps are being dragged out of their
Tier
base.
4s are dying over here. There is a throne exposed.
Nobody knows.
Listen, I don't know what the right
That's
plan is,
something.
but I know what a bad plan is.
They're so bad.
He's going to be pulled back in. Aghanim Scepter immediately. As soon as they get the lasso, they use the Doom on 33. And if there's anybody who tries to save the person who gets lassoed, they're going to get doomed too. Just like the Underlord now. 33 though, does need some help. That Lotus Orb, Aeon Disc can only last so long. Gets a 4-staff away. Manages to survive. So they bring down the Underlord for 2 minutes. And now it's BetBoom who has to retreat here.
They need to get the hell out. No Pure for 2. That is...
No, GPK goes back in. Quickly bursts down the Doom. They surprise him, and Nightfall's going to be able to catch the Bad Rider as well.
3 dead for Tundra.
And now, just like
Out of
that, I mean,
nowhere.
the numbers disappear so quickly. It's all about who gets the jump. The advantage goes away in a second.
I thought Tundra were going to route him there for sure, but if you can't find GPK and he finds you,
I feel like AUI probably
AUI is struggling.
He takes the average away.
I mean, the Navy's up there too. Oh, they found a Dumont, Nightfall.
Where did that come from? They were so worried about the gate. They didn't pay attention to the fact that Tundra could be outside the base.
Is big death. Can Tundra punish it? Probably not. He does have 5.
Now Roshan is
Let's go. Jumping got caught.
really great reaction there from Toronto Tokyo, but it doesn't result in any use of his axe and BKB.
He's going down.
He's trying to protect it with his body.
By the way, those illusions are off of Manson. 33 bought an extra Manson just to set some more units in. Taking time to jump again.
He doesn't get to get it, but he got caught by the pin, and now the side. And now he's shredded.
Yeah, that was an initiation. That was one of the initiations in Dota.
Throw yourself into the meat grinder. But it doesn't even phase BetBoom. They hold the buyback.
Buy a
perfectly.
damn BKB, man.
No,
Buy the BKB. I'm telling you. If you
not the mines again.
oh, these are good. You can use them on the building.
Oh, hook shot off the mark.
They don't want to let him get out of here with that steal.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo is desperately searching for more, but he's not going to be able to get it. Just drawing attention with the Aeon Disc. Lotus Orb bouncing back some spells. I think he maybe committed himself to that BKB. Oh, BKB, he did, and he goes for the lasso, and he's blowing away the clockwork. Toronto Tokyo going to be abducted, and he gets doomed up as well. They're going to throw every spell they have just for a single pickoff because they know BetBoom are not going to take advantage of the
bless
timer.
you, son. Bless you, Snaking. You finally got there, and it looked glorious.
And now you're right, illusions and mines can start going up to the high ground.
Yeah, you can throw these proximities on the racks here if 9 can get it close enough. You have decent range on him. He's gonna switch him out, actually. Power box, that's...
Firestorm is great.
Minefield landed again. Not... Some weird siege going on with this 9 going over the head.
The mantra should be the building is lower than it was a minute ago.
That is true. Technically, you are winning the game.
It's up to BetBoom. They have to do something to stop this. Here comes the mines.
It just popped one of them. Yeah, they got the glitch.
Oh, they glyphed off of it.
That's bad. That's...
Oh, that's no valuable, especially GPK, who almost dies off the illusion, turns around, tries to fight him, stays alive, but at the moment...
9 understands what's going on now. Yeah, the monkey has begun. Tokyo is gonna have to buy back. DKB back up from Stinky. Once he gets Jumble,
Fire Force now trying to get Stinking away, and Nightfall chasing after him, the waveform can't quite get him. BK's in deep. That's gonna be it here. If they get to him. So BKB for 2 seconds. It's back for a second. Gives the cookie away. Meanwhile, 33 wins back to the board, but the Underlord who pinned it in is gonna be caught in that doom. Meanwhile, GPK, he got a couple.
It's coming alive here. Everyone's there to try and find something. Their base is getting damaged, though. The throne. The throne is dying. They have to win this fight and have to get back quickly.
Thrown at half HP. Meanwhile, the Morphling is getting pummeled by AUI's impetuses. Fortunately, Pure is back into the base. BetBoom can take a brief sigh of relief, but they've lost some serious hero damage here, as Save is going to be next.
Cannot chase too far. Divine Rapier on top of Skeeter now as well. As another gets purchased out here by Nightfall. That is 7 minutes on the buyback cooldowns of Toronto, Tokyo, and Pure. They had to back up because their base is being threatened. Gems given over to Tundra as well. Damage. But the problem is he's such a toxic lineup.
Pushing out, Skeeter's gonna run in GPK on the low ground. They couldn't get the initiation. They jump in now, but it's a little bit too late. Skeeter's already gotten out. Another failed jump from BetBoom, and they're gonna get the last one for Toronto Tokyo. The Aeon Disc trying to protect him. Once again, they're gonna use the Doom on him because they know it's a dieback. It's got a no fire plus the sight on the Skeeter. So they have the GP. They got him the blast. They got him. Holy crap, GPK ripped him to shreds.
He just finds Skeeter like that. He's just too good, apparently.
They're still going, though, even without Skeeter. He is still flying back. They're going to be the Underlord. Jump forward from Nightfall, trying to find more. These heroes do not have buyback on BetBoom, so Tundra, they can either pull the trigger on their buyback and try and end the game,
Radiant's
or
bottom barracks are under
they can just hold the advantage.
There's no reason to buy back the win. It's not a guaranteed win.
They're going to get D2. Save. Can't get out of this.
Yeah, he's getting
Too much net.
He does have buyback up. He'll instantly use it to put the cooldown on reset here. But yeah, 90 seconds. 2 heroes missing for BetBoom. And that Underlord, which was their high ground defense. But can you siege it without the Phantom Lance? You have no physical damage. GPK might kill it.
Yeah, but oh shit, they're baiting into Roshan. They're gonna be so good up. Oh, it's gonna be dangerous. The enemy pit now. 33's on top of them with the Doom, and they can't kill him quickly. They tried the Shredder, but the Aeon did. Nullifier gets thrown out. They're chasing down some of these heroes. They got through the back line. They got through that damage initially, and now they can chase down Tundra. 33, quick refresh, blink away. He's some distance, playing on the high ground. Toronto Tokyo scouts him out.
Hey, lurking. He's lurking. He needs to choose his time to jump wisely. He did not find much there.
Slot Skeeter. There's a real one there.
Lincoln's get off.
Lincoln's Nullifier. They know it's real. He's gonna be damage. Oh, we got him enough. Hey, motherfucker. GPK takes down the carry. Now Kissing's on to 33. Can't quite finish him up, but Snaking will die. And 33 did die. Pure comes in with the swipe. GPK kills him. And now Tundra are the ones who have to buy back.
Yeah, but look at the base. You still have to go back if you're BetBoom. There's Eng creeps, there's catapults. Are you even going to get this Phantom Lancer buyback?
Surely.
I don't think you are. They still have the mines in the base. You have to go buyback. Do not have a choice if you are BetBoom. You need to kill that hero.
Initiation is going to put Toronto Tokyo on a hook shot. Immediately, a Doom, Nullifier, and he's dead. So there goes that. Wait for it, just ahead of the lasso. Spooky moment there for Nightfall. And they stole mines again.
I'm telling you, if BetBoom do not get something out of this time when Tundra are vulnerable, I don't know when you are.
Well, they're not getting it now. Bottom lane's pushing in.
Like,
They have to go. Good butterfly game.
it's a good butterfly game. There's no evasion Pierce right now. These
My
divines
God.
aren't doing anything if you miss the man. A very heads-up purchase by Skeeter. What did you give up for that defusal?
No, still got the disperser.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hooked on in.
Hookshot barely missed. He used the doppelganger just at that moment. The peak goes through. Nightfall. Straight to the goal. It's already dead. 2 minutes on the clock. And Nightfall's double lasso. But he's going to be lasso. They missed the lasso. GPK as well.
Double.
Oh, no. It's all falling apart.
Nightfall
The second line here for GPK. Can he do anything out of this? On the back. Going to be Wield. Half health. Gator. Riding him down. He's dead so easily. This is a disaster. Now the second Doom. Nightfall does manage to get off his Satanic, trying to stay alive. Titanic, staking. He dies for it. That's going to be the next to pay the boy. Their heroes in a red running in. There's a red jumping out and all he gets. He's going to be the one for the throw. He did it. Unbelievable. And boom. All 10 heroes. One singular thought.